we are learning few points from this book today. And today's first topic is Varnashrama Dharmam. In Varnashrama Dharmam, they have kept Gautama Buddha here. And if you notice, it is very much related to what Patriji is mentioning here. So what is Varnashrama Dharmam? In Varna is like in Telugu, Varna means color. So Varna Ashramam, he is explaining about Varna Ashramam. Varna means color. Color is not about the skin color or the cloth color. The color what here representing is our aura color. That's why they kept Gautama Buddha with a halo. You see? Halo. So this color Patriji was talking about, Varnashrama Dharmam. So aura. Aura, what is aura? Aura is which is surrounded by a human being in a light form. Not a human being. Everywhere you will see that aura. Plants has aura, trees have aura, and animals have aura. Aura is that color. So everybody has that light form, light color. So what aura represents is, aura represents the maturity of the soul. The maturity of the soul. And so the aura represents maturity of the soul. The aura also represents how much knowledge we contain, what state we are in, and what kind of dharma we are following, and what is our Atmasthiti. So our aura represents all these things, my dear friends. So that's why whenever you go to any guru, right, the moment they see you, they are reading everything. Outside to the outside person, maybe two person walking in front of a guru, and one person is thief, other person is a good person. But when the guru sees, the thief is there, but behind him he is a so matured soul. Maybe he came to experience some silly things in his life. That's why he has become a thief. But whereas this normal person, he has aura, but this person might have better aura than the normal person, because guru always sees from the aura perspective, not like what you did, what type of good work you have done in this life, what kind of dharma you are following now, and what kind of lifestyle you are living. So they really don't see that. They see the bigger picture, my dear friends. So here the varna representing is aura. Ashrama is like, where it's like a temple for any yogi. So, and what is ashrama? The ashrama is temple, right? So where is that ashrama? Our body itself is a ashrama. Our body itself is a ashrama, itself is a temple. And we are living in that ashrama, we are living in that temple. That's what he are mentioning. And what we have to do, when we have to do, and where we have to do is only depends on what our soul level. So no matter how much we expect from others, or we expect from us to perform some things, right? Only we can perform depends on our soul's maturity, right? Our sthiti. Then only we can, with that sthiti only we are taking our roles and responsibilities in this world. So Varnashrama Dharma means we have to develop that aura around us. Like how do you develop? There is no direct way to develop the aura, right? You just turn on the switch, you turn on the electricity. It is not going to happen. So in order to increase that varna is like one must practicing meditation, one must do doing things. It's ongoing process, and we have to be in that dharma. So we have to live in that colorful living, like, as a soul, we must live in that consciousness that, we are the light consciousness. So that is our dharma, Patriji is explaining here. And the second one is samsaram. This is a beautiful concept, my dear friends. So most of the times, what samsara? So samsara, like beautifully explained, right? Shiva also have family. Parvati Devi is there, Kartikeyan is there, Ganesha is there. He didn't leave he didn't leave his family life, right? He didn't go away from the responsibilities. He is in the family, also is taking care of the responsibilities. So samsara is very important in order to progress our life. And here Acharya Nagarjuna says samsara me nirvanam. So only in samsara you attain to the highest possible wisdom. That is what they are saying. And here it's beautifully mentioned. I will read it in Telugu first and then we will explain in English. Samsarulaku otami eppudu ledu. Whoever living in the family life, there is a never failure for them. Never, ever, ever, ever. Doesn't matter whether they became a yogi or not, but there is no failure for them. సన్యాసులకు గెలుపు కూడా ఎప్పుడు లేదు. దే యాడెడ్ కూడా హియర్. సో దట్ మీన్స్ ఇస్ ఇఫ్ అ monk, like who leaves their family, it doesn't matter that they are achieving the success. So some may achieve the success, but it is not guarantee that all the yogis and all the saints who left their family, they achieved success. That is not true. So, but for one thing he is saying sure is whoever is living in the family life, doing their responsibilities, they never failed till now. That is what. So he's mentioning that instead of doing nothing, doing something is better. So living in samsara is better. From there we are evolving. That is the reason in Paramapada Sopanamlo. So in Paramapada Sopanam, they always mentions as Saraswati Brahma, Parvati Parameshwara, Lakshmi Narayana. And every time when you hear this, these gods and these important divine beings always representing the divinity in samsara. They are expressing the divinity in samsara. Like they have wife, they have husband, they have children, and they are doing samsara and they are continuing their dharma. And you must never run away from samsara. Only you have to face your challenges when you are in samsara. So if you face any challenge, right? Maybe taking for example, you are not able to do some things. If you are a bachelor, you can do many things, but versus if you are in samsara, you might not find to do many things. That doesn't mean that you cannot do it. So you have to prioritize and you must do it. And that is the biggest challenge. Like when you solve that problem, when you try to achieve those goals, the toughest goal, right? As a samsara, then your winning level is more. The understanding is more. The development is more. That is what Patriji is saying. And all the problems what we face in samsara is all examinations for us, right? We have family, we have kids, we have bigger family, smaller family. We are taking care of communities, and we are working for the company. We are trying to develop that family. So many things are there. So every time we are learning some or the other things new. It never goes waste. And in fact, it is good, like when we solve any problem while living in samsara. So only when there is a challenges, then only we work hard, right? So only when we work hard, then our development is there. So doing samsara is being in samsara, making love is not at all against the spirituality, my dear friends. And it is part of the nature. Without that, there is no nature. Without that, there is no creation. And sannyasa is against the prakriti. That is what Patriji is saying. Sannyasa is against prakriti. Sahaja, what Patriji is saying in Telugu is sannyasam annadi prakriti sahajatvaniki viruddham. So one must live in samsara. Do not have to live anything, my dear friends. No, you don't have to live anything. Only you have to add is the inner light, with the practice of meditation or reading books or sajjana sangatya or practicing the spiritual things. Like only thing is you have to catch on those. You do not have to live. That is what in this book mentioning about samsara. And let us see sannyasa. What a combination, samsara and sannyasa. Let us understand what is sannyasa from Patriji's perspective. So, sannyasa is like samyak, nyasam is sannyasam. So, what is samyak? Samyak is right thing. Nyasam means leaving. So, what Patriji is saying is, we have to leave few things, right? We must know what we live. We must know what we leave. We must know what we sacrifice. When we understand, when we leave that thing, it is not right for me, then it is called a sannyasa. Okay. So what is not sannyasa is like the against sannyasa. Let us see. I am this. Okay. The feelings like, oh, I am this. I am I behave only this way. I think only this way. I am different. You are different. This is mine. All these are all like dividing people. Like these are all not sannyasa things. Sannyasa means detachment, right? These are all attachments. Detachment, leaving the things. Like you have to leave. I am this. You have to leave. Only I do this only. I do this much only. I mean, I am different. You are different. And this is mine. So we have to leave these kind of things, my dear friends. And what we must do is, it's beautifully explained in Telugu here. Sarva Sangha Parityagam Kadu. The only difference, చేయవలసింది సర్వసంగ పరిత్యాగం కాదు, చేయవలసింది సర్వసంగ పరిత్యాగం. This word is same, sarvasanga parityagam. One must not do sarvasanga parityagam, but one must do sarvasanga parityagam. The word is same. If you understand Telugu, there is a you can see there is a gha is different here. There is a sangha versus sangha. So much different and so much change happens when this only the gha part is changed. One place the gha is emphasizing, other place the gha is not emphasizing. So sangha means taking care of others, like becoming one with the others, like becoming one with everyone. And sangha means like the egoistic thing. It is like only me, it's my, and all these things, the attached things are called sangha. But when you become detachment, when you become one with everyone, that is called sangha. So that's why Patri sir saying is, you must do sarvasangha parityagam, but not sarvasangha parityagam. And also we must live in this society like Krishna said, right? Padma patrami vambasi. That means like we must live in this world like the droplet on the lotus leaf. Like, when you see the droplet on the lotus leaf, you feel that it is on that, but it will never touch the leaf. The drop is there, but it never touches the leaf. So one must live like that in this society. Then only they call sannyasa. Sannyasa is detachment from all these things, like separation and like egoistic things, and identifying yourself with specific things. One must live. So that is called sannyasa. And then next comes is Gruhastha Dharma. Today is all about family, my dear friends. Family, not only self family, but soul family, community, and coming together. So this is called Gruhasthashramam. So let us understand here. Yasmat trayopyashramoni dane nannapyava chanvaham gruhastenaiva dharyase tasmai jeshthashrayo gruhe. So there are three types of three categories Patriji mentioned here. One is brahmacharilu, second vanaprasthulu, third is sannyasulu. I don't know what is vanaprasthulu, and there is another one. So all these three belongs to a ashrama dharma. And ashrama dharma, like one must to have the dharma living in, Gruhastha dharma is important. What Gruhastha dharma, Patriji saying is, in Gruhastha dharma, when we are living, right, then only we have a desire to either make money or earn money to take care of our family, earn money to take care of our society, and creating something new, and all these things are happening. So here Patriji mentioned in the box, Sampadalanu Srushtinchedi Gruhastule. A saint or a monk, he doesn't have to work, right? Because he does not have family or nothing. All he needs is just bread and butter and a shelter to meditate or sleep, right? So some yogis, they don't even need those things. But what Patriji is saying is, Gruhastha Shrama is also very important, because they are the one who is making money, so that with that money, so many other good things are happening, right? Somebody is printing books, somebody is like building pyramids, somebody is like doing so many things, because this world, we need everyone. And అందరికీ ఆశ్రయం ఇచ్చేది గృహస్థులే. So if a person needs shelter, who gives the shelter is the person who is living in the ashrama. So Banaprastha means Anila send a text that Banaprastha means who went to forest and live. Okay, Vanaprastha. Okay, so here it is a Vanaprastha who lives in the jungle. So that is what mentioned here. So Gruhastha Ashramam is very important aspect, and always PSSM encourages that don't leave your responsibilities, don't run away from your family just to practice meditation. That is what PSSM slogan is, right? So, but one must be very aware of what we are doing, how we are living with our family, the way we are earning is the righteous way, the way we are treating our family is the righteous way. We have to think all those things. Yes, Gruhastha Ashrama we must follow, but we have to make sure that we must follow this. And what Patriji is saying is, Gruhastha Dharma also liberates one from the ignorance. So Gruhastha Dharma has lot of power, my dear friends, because we receive so many challenges. From the challenges we become Buddha. That is what Gruhastha Dharma, importance of Gruhastha Dharma, Patriji mentioning is here. And the next one is Brahmacharyam. So what is Brahmacharyam? So Bhuriti Brahma. Bhu means the precious one, the highest important one. What is that highest important one, and what is that yuktam? So what Patriji is saying is, the person who is performing the highest duties are in really brahmacharya, are in the real brahmacharyam. So what is Brahma means, we know, right? Charya means actions. Whose creation is beautiful, we must check. And one must again, he's talking about the middle path. Any work what we take, we must not do more, we must not do less, and we must not do late, don't procrastinate, or we must not hurry to do it. And there is, every work there is a samayam and sandarbham, right? That is so important, my dear friends. Most of the times what happens is, when we come to meditation, I have seen for myself and for many, as soon as we come into meditation, we like to teach. Now, doesn't matter they are listening or not, but we want to just we want them to become meditators no matter what. But we can do that, but every time when we express them, when we teach them, there is a samaya and there is a sandarbha. One must wait for the right time, and when one must only give what is needed. The new person comes, and then you are surrounded. Doesn't matter how much knowledge you have, right? When you don't use your knowledge wisely, it's not good. you are in a group of people, not too much spiritual, but like normal people in the party, or you go there and you keep on telling them about the meditation and the chakras and the nostril travel. They will think you are crazy and you are losing an opportunity to teach the meditation to them. So instead, wait for the right time. Wait for the right time, and then only give the knowledge what you have. And most of the time, you do not even have to give, my dear friends. Just if you be real self, right? People will come and ask you, what is the secret of your happiness? Will you teach me meditation? And you look for the right time, and then you teach. So the people, like, started meditating, and some people, they may not enjoy the, like, past lives and astral travels. They get scared. And you are constantly talking about astral travels, constantly talking about this and that. They get scared. Like, in the beginning, they came for only healing their diseases or back pain, or healing the family issues. So let them. So the right guru, what he or she does is, they just give the tool, and they will help them to they help them to find their solutions from their own practices, my dear friends. Guru never ever tells that you do this, you do that. Always direct him a way, that's it. And then they will help them to find their answers. If they don't find answer, then they will help another way, right? Until they get it, the guru will try, my dear friends. So we must become right gurus, even to teach meditation. Or everybody is guru. There is no one that no guru, but only thing is, we need to learn how much to give, when to give, what is it a right time, and are we hurrying things, are we slowing down things, are we doing the right things? We must. So only brahmachari does, like, whoever is practicing all these qualities are called brahmachari. And also, many people have this disbelief that brahmachari means not marrying, or, like, not making love with a family, love with a spouse, right? So they the in the community, there is a belief that, the definition for the brahmachari, that, who runs away from the family and who lives not the gruhastha ashrama, is called brahmachari. So Patriji saying is, um, there is nothing wrong, like, in living the gruhastha dharma. There is nothing wrong, male and female meeting, and then, becoming part of the creation. So never ever do that. That's what Patriji is saying. So always be. I mean, again, that creates a block, right? So many people have this, like, for some reason that we know that, creation is happening, but the process of creation, we always take it wrong. And one must read Patanjali, or, like, Osho books, to come out of this dogma, my dear friends. We want beautiful creation, but we hate the process of creation. We feel that, it is not a good process, and feel guilty about it, and keep it secret. So that is wrong, and those are all creating blockages in our body itself, and that's what it happens, right? So in Swadhisthana chakra, we have a lot of blockages because of having this all disbeliefs. And only thing, the real brahmachari is who is following his dharma rightly, and who is taking action on the right time. And the next chapter Patriji is saying is, we have so many desires, right? So we have so many desires. Don't suppress your desires. Okay. What Patriji is saying is, do not suppress your desire. So when you suppress desires, you will not be able to learn the lessons what it is willing to teach you. So only thing is, you do your karma. Most of the times we suppress our desires and we stop doing karmas. So Patriji mentioning is that doing karma is better than not doing anything. So one must do karma. If the desire is here to teach you something, it is going to teach you. One must go through it. And only when there is a desire, there is a progression, right? Now I have a desire to read this book. Tulasidalam, then only I am reading it, right? If I don't have any desire to read this book, I don't read this book. If I have desire to meditate, then only I'm doing meditation, right? So desires are not wrong, my dear friends, but always have a right desire. So again, how do you know only there is a right desires versus not right desires? Only when we experience the other side, right? When we explain the other side, then only we are able to recognize the right side. So always all we are appreciating light because there is a darkness, right? And we are appreciating darkness because there is a light. Always contrast is there. So never ever suppress your desires, and only through desires only we are developing. We are developing, plants are developing, universe is developing, and because of the desires only, one is learning, one is understanding the knowledge, one is like singing and dancing because of all these things, right? And because of the desire, somebody is earning money. Because of the desire, somebody wanted to be happy and travel around the world. So you must have strong desires. If you have a desire, you have to have a stronger desire to experience that. And also your desire should be aligned with your dharma. With your dharma. That is a main point, my dear friends. Having a desire is no problem, but having a right desire is important. And also you will learn that. You will slowly learn. Maybe some people, I mean, we all came from that, we had all bad desires, we were living bad life, but slowly we learned, right? And we must give the same space to others to develop. Okay, and then we will read last one, and then we'll go into meditation, my dear friends. This is called, I will read it in Telugu. Kami kaka mokshagami kaadu. So Vemana said, Kami means, what is kamam? Means desires again, the wantingness, the desire, the burning desires. If you do not have desires, then you without having the desires experience, you will not be able to liberate. Because if you don't have any desires, then what is there to liberate, right? Always that is how the process goes. So Vemana says that everybody will go with the desire part, and slowly they will learn from that understanding, and then they will realize, okay, what I am doing, what I am desiring, and then why I am doing this, they will realize. But some people are there, they are too much involved in the worldly affairs, right? Too much desires, too much money, too much position, too much possessiveness, too much of everything. For them, it is so important to go through that process, my dear friends. For them, it is so important experience for them to go through. We feel that, oh my God, why? The moment we come into all the spiritual practice, right? When we see other side world, why they are so much wanting things, like doing all these things, for us, it feels so extreme. They are doing extremely. A person is drinking alcohol extremely. The person is smoking extremely. The person is running behind the money extremely. So much is extremeness is happening. So the soul, whoever is there, that they are willing to go through it so that they can learning something new, my dear friends. They can liberate. Yesterday only, when we had discussion with Santosh, he was saying that, are you near the breaking point? Every time when we receive a breaking point in our life takes quantum leap. What is breaking point? Maybe you're working with a boss who is not very comfortable in anything, right? So every time you go there, you take a feedback, and you come back with always broken heart. And we feel that, very sad, very sorrow feeling, why I am working, what I am doing, is this really necessary? So we go into that state. But every time we get that state, right, that's a good state. I realized that it is pushing us to think the other side, my dear friends. Otherwise, we don't think, right? We don't think. We are going with the flow. okay, things are happening good. My manager is good. I'm working good. Things are happening like nicely. But when things are not happening well with the other person, with the manager or with the spouse or anything, when the breaking point comes, right? That's where the deepest learnings happens, my dear friend. That's where the universe is like, helping you to take that quantum leap. So breaking, becoming that broken heart is not bad, right? So from there only, the great Eckhart Tolle created beautiful books. Stillness Speaks, Power of Now, all these things. How it came? It came because he was broken completely. He was broken heart. So always it gives you something nice. So same thing he's saying that Kami Kaka Moksha Kami Kaledu. So that's why everybody must go through all the experiences in order to liberate themselves, my dear friends. We are all here for the experiences. Nothing right, nothing wrong. Only thing is when we understand that, oh, okay, this is an experience, and we move forward and we help others too. We help others too from our own experiences. So let us all go into meditation. And today, the meditation what we are practicing called Anapanasati meditation. Sit comfortably, hands into hands, fingers into fingers. Gently close your eyes and become one with your breath, my dear friends. We are all blessed. We are living in samsara and deep desire inside us to travel nirvana, to travel towards nirvana, to become Buddhas. And when you become Buddha, you realize that you are already Buddha. But only thing is now you realized. That's all, my dear friends. We are all Buddhas. We are all gods. Only the realization. Be with your breath.